Hello from Havana, Cuba. Hi, I'm Doug Cameron, and I'm so excited to be showing you this incredible footage about what's going on with music down here in Cuba. You know, there's some incredible musicians, as we all know, in Cuba, but things are opening up, things are changing. And I've been able to go to some of the music schools. I think I'm the first American to be teaching in some of these schools. And I've been teaching strings with some incredible young musicians. I'm going to show you the enthusiasm that these young kids have about learning music. I'm also going to be playing with an incredible young rhythm section, playing my own music. And it's a dream of mine, really, to be able to play my music down here in Cuba with a great Cuban band. So I look forward to showing you some of this as you check out what's going on musically down here in Cuba.
Whenever I travel, I love sitting in with different groups. And what a dream it is to be able to sit in with groups in Cuba. This is the famous El Floridita bar where Hemingway used to hang out. I had a drink with him, but he really didn't have too much to say. Music is truly infectious in Cuba, and you can find it literally everywhere, from the streets of Havana to clubs, restaurants, and everywhere in between. The streets of Cuba are literally dripping with character. The old cars are like works of art, and you truly feel like you're in a world lost in time. This is the Ciudad de las Artes, or City of Arts in Cuba. This is where all the great Cuban musicians have studied for the last 55 years. I did 3 different master classes at different music schools in Cuba. I was so impressed with the enthusiasm and talent that these young musicians displayed. There were a lot of firsts. I was the first American string teacher to teach in these schools. And can you imagine America the Beautiful played in Cuba? That's a first. When you look at some of these kids from our vantage point, you wouldn't necessarily imagine them playing a violin. But here in Cuba, everybody gets a chance.
¿Qué es la situación monetaria con los estudiantes? ¿Tienes que pagar para entrar?
Para nada. Totalmente gratuito.
Nadie paga.
Nadie paga.
Bueno, yo pienso que fue una experiencia única que debería volverse a repetir. Es muy importante para nosotros tener interactuar con personalidades como él, para nutrirnos de conocimientos que es muy importante para nosotros, principalmente que somos jóvenes, que estamos empezando nuestra carrera. Y me parece que fue algo magnífico, espectacular.
I was really out of my mind with excitement. I've loved Cuban music all my life, and here I am, an American musician playing with this fantastic group in Cuba. We even had a Cuban rapper show up and join us. I wrote this song over 20 years ago from a dream that I had playing this motif with a Cuban band. Now the dream is coming true. I had a party at my house for all the musicians that played with me on this trip. The party started at 2, but that's Cuba time. People came at 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, and the party went on until 2 a.m. the next day. And it was a blast. Things are changing in Cuba, but I believe the music will continue to be the driving force to bring people together. It was truly an honor for me to visit Cuba and immerse myself in the music and culture. I've traveled literally all over the world many times over, and in my mind there isn't any place quite as enchanting, as fascinating, and with such an incredible soul. I'll be back again because I love Cuba.